Well, I picked up a new toy today. This is a rather large, well, my standards anyway, Dayton Industrial Fan. Weighs a ton. And look at the size of that motor. Look at these little itty bitty blades. These are about the same size blades as you'd find in a, almost the same pitch even, as a Lakewood, I think the P23, P24 series fan. It has a steel hub, stamped steel hub with aluminum blades. And I got this thing from a scrap pile for free. Now, I was going to try to do a demonstration video, hook it up to some electricity, but there's one fatal flaw. This little wiring block here, which appears to have some sort of copper contacts. I haven't taken the motor apart, so I'm not really sure what these are supposed to contact. I believe it's not a brush motor, but anyway, it's broken. This camera doesn't focus close up, so anyway, it appears that it broke off of here, and there's a little piece missing up here, so there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do for it. Now with this, see, as I spin the blades, you can see that this does contact the armature if it has one. I'm not a motor expert, so I didn't think they made a brush motor fan. Well, anyway, it may not be. It looks like it might actually contact the coils. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with it now. But, you know, I'm imagining that I'm going to have to tear this apart and fix this problem. But I don't know where I can get this part. If anyone knows where I can find this interconnect board, whatever the hell you want to call it, I'd be interested to find out. Or even if it's worth fixing. I mean, this is a very well-made fan. I mean, this is, you know, this is the kind of fan that should, yeah, see, it moves. So it's touching the armature or rotor, whatever the hell you want to call it. But it appears that the motor mount is adjustable height-wise, so you can adjust the centering of the motor and the blades. I mean, this thing is in really good shape. There's just a little bit of surface rust on it. Nothing a little bit of sandpaper and a good coat of paint wouldn't fix. I really want to make this thing work, because my plan is to mount it upstairs in my top window. In fact, I'll show you what I wanted to do. I think it's a little too big, though. It's bigger than I imagined, so it might not work, but I wanted to mount it right up there somehow and have it blow air out those windows, or out one window, to cool off the whole house. I think it would work very well. But judging from the size, I just don't think it'll fit. I'm going to mount it right to the window frame. But, you know, of course, paint it up, make it look nice. But I don't think that's going to happen. So, for now, I guess I'll try to fix it, of course. And maybe sell it or give it away unfixed. But I can only imagine how much air this thing forces out. I mean, look at that motor. I mean, this thing is designed to cool off a warehouse. Holy crap. I'd love to hear it run. I mean, it does spin freely other than that piece of shit. Maybe could use a little bit of lubrication, but otherwise, I think it's alright. So here's the information off the data plate. It's a Dayton AC fan duty motor, model 5K557. 1/3 horsepower, 115 volts, 60 cycles, 64 amps. Oh, 6.4 amps. 64 amps, holy shit. I don't see any indication of a year of manufacture. I'm sure it's encoded in here somewhere, but the manufacturer number is B6790, so maybe that's 1979 or 1990, I don't know. This data plate's kind of bent up for some reason. But there's no other info. It looks like it sat outside for a while. There's some leaves stuck inside. The paint isn't too bad. I mean, I can clean this up and repaint it, of course. I'd paint it hunter green. That's what I was planning on doing, but it looks like those plans have changed. So, that's all for now. If anyone wants this fan and is willing to come pick it up or pay for shipping, please send a personal message. I'd be more than willing to get rid of it, because I don't think it's going to do what I want it to do. Until then.